Valentine's Day is almost here. That means we are in the stretch run of the basketball season. Conference tournaments just wrapped up. I'm going to run them down real quick, starting with the Mid-State Conference. Pierce moved to 17-3 to win the conference tournament for the first time since 2012, a 53-43 win over O'Neill, snapping the Eagles' 9-game winning streak. Don't like to snap Eagles, you'll get in trouble federally. That'd be a crime. Pierce has a couple tough games left on their schedule. Thursday, they're Guardian Angel Central Catholic at home, and then they travel to Class B Bennington on Saturday. O'Neill has Ord and a trip to Battle Creek left on the schedule, so both teams will be tested. In the East Husker Conference, North Bend Central won its first conference championship since 2004 with a 53-50 win over Twin River. The 19th straight win on the year for the Tigers also avenged their only loss of the season back in the first game of the season when Twin River defeated them. Jake Wheatfeld for North Bend Central, scoreless through much of the first three quarters, scored 9 points in a row after Twin River had taken its first lead to give the Tigers the momentum to win the conference championship. Now, North Bend has Howells Dodge and Fort Calhoun remaining. Twin River on the 19th of February, basically the last day of the regular season, a big game with Humphrey St. Francis and the Flyers. In the Lewis and Clark Conference, Winnebago won its third straight conference championship by defeating Randolph 58-55 on Monday night. They moved to 23-0. It's the 43rd win in a row for Winnebago, but out of all of those 43 wins, the 58-55 win over Randolph on Monday was the closest game they have played. Randolph played them closer than anybody else. Fake Mark Anderson on Twitter told me to come up and watch Randolph win. I was like, fake Mark Anderson, what are you talking about? Fake Mark Anderson might have been onto something because Randolph nearly pulled off the upset of the season, but Winnebago moves to 43-0 in their last 43 games, 23-0 on the season. Their closest previous game during that stretch was a 69-63 win over Grand Island Central Catholic. In the semifinals of last year's Class C1 state tournament, David Winget again led Winnebago with 22 points. The Indians will be back in action on Saturday at the Heartland Hoops Classic in Grand Island against a very talented Gothenburg team. Randolph has a big game on Friday with Crofton. You say, why is it big? They're 1-16, Crofton is. Because Crofton always plays Randolph tough, and Crofton is better than that record indicates. I'm going to call the upset right now. Sorry, fake Mark Anderson. Quickly talk about the Niobrara Valley Conference where West Holt defeated Niobrara Verdigris 50-49 to win the state championship. No, just the conference championship. The Huskies were actually down 46-38 before they rallied to outscore their opponent down the stretch. Can't do the math in my head quick enough. 12-3, that's what it is. I'm trying to do the math in my head and it's just not working because there's so much basketball going on and so many words that numbers get lost in the shuffle. There's going to be some more good games. Numbers won't get lost in the shuffle. Tuesday, Neligh Oakdale at Battle Creek. Thursday, Gothenburg at Ainsworth. Ainsworth coming off a big win over Southern Valley. Saturday, Ainsworth then turns and travels to Boone Central Newman Grove. And Clearwater Orchard, along with Winnebago at the Heartland Hoops Classic, takes on a very talented Riverside team. And after that, we have the final week of the regular season, which is hard to believe. Also hard to believe. Yep. I'm Tom Behmer for The Buzz.